Welcome back. In this video, we'll learn how to create and implement this tab layout and connect the tab layout with the view pager, allowing the user to navigate between the different fragments using the tabs. Tab layout is often added to provide visual tabs that users can tap on to switch between different sections or pages represented by fragments. The first step is to add the layout of the tab layout in the main activity. And here, in order to create it, I'll go to the main activity and I'll start with the tab layout and capital T and select com.google.android.material.tabs.tab layout. I'll select match parent for the width and wrap content for the height. Then I'll switch to split mode and you can see this is the tab layout appeared in the above. I'll add the ID of this widget as tab layout. I'll infer the constraints. I'll remove this constraint of the ViewPager2 and here I'll infer the constraint to it and remove this button constraint. So I have this left constraint, this right constraint, and this above constraint. Then I'll click on the view pager constraint and I'll set the layout height to 0 dp in order to fill this space. So this button constraint, left constraint, and right constraint is set at good, but the above constraint of the view pager2 will be set to 0 dp to match and fill this entire screen under the tabs layout. So you can see here, it's better. This is the view pager and this is the tab layout. Then I'll move to the main activity and I'll initialize the tab layout. Tab layout, tab layout. Import the package of the material.tabs from the android.com.google and I need to initialize this tab layout. Tab layout equal find view by ID r.id.tab layout. Till now, it's very simple. I want from you to focus with me now because I'm going to link the tab layout with the view pager and display the number of the fragment in the tab layout. I'll use to connect tab layout with the view pager the tab layout mediator instance. So for that, I'll start with new tab layout mediator, and tab layout mediator is a utility class provided by Android X library to simplify the integration of tab layout with the ViewPager2 when creating tabbed interfaces. It allows you to connect the tab layout and ViewPager2 so that the tabs in the tab layout correspond to the pages or fragments in the ViewPager2. For example, here I need to pass, if we click Ctrl and left mouse, we can go to the tab layout declaration and I need to pass in the constructor here tab layout instance, ViewPager instance, and tab configuration strategy. 3 parameters. I am teaching you in this course how to think, how to create your own apps, how to face problems, how to solve these problems by your own. So you need to think like me. Go to the tab layout mediator, check what is the declaration, what parameters that I need to pass in the constructors of the tab layout mediator or other classes. Here I need to pass a tab layout instance and I created this tab layout before, which is here. So tab layout. This is the first parameter. The second parameter is an instance from the view pager and the view pager I created here. So view pager. The third parameter is tab configuration strategy. You can use the old school way, which is new tab layout mediator tab configuration strategy, and you implement this on configure tab that took 2 parameters, tab and position. Or you can simply use a lambda expression like this, tab and position These are the two parameters like this, tab and position. And here you set the tab titles and other customization if needed. Again, tab layout mediator is initialized with 3 parameters. Tab layout, the tab layout that you want to connect with that ViewPager2, it's where the tabs will be displayed. The ViewPager, which is an instance of the ViewPager2 widget, it represents the content that the tabs will navigate. And tab position, this lambda expression, allows you to customize the tabs. For each tab corresponding to a fragment, this lambda is called with 2 parameters, the tab and the position. The tab, this parameter represents the current tab in the tab layout. You can customize its appearance, text, icons, and etc. The position, this parameter represents the position of the fragment within the ViewPager2, and you can use it to determine how to customize the tab based on the fragment's position. Later on, when we talk about the lambda expressions in details in Java and in Android, I'll set it. But you can use new tab mediator .tab configuration strategy, and you can implement this on configure tab. And you can see we have these 2 parameters, the tab and the position. Again, tab represents the current tab in the tab layout, and the position is the parameter representing the position of the fragment within the ViewPager. On configure tab, you can customize and set the tab titles and other customizations. Tab.set text to fragment, and here I'll get the position of the fragment, and I'll add number 1 because the counting of the tabs starts from 0. So for that, I'll add 1 to set for the tab position number 1 to be displayed as fragment number 1, not 0. Then I'll call this method called attach. Attach. The attach method is called at the end to attach the tab layout mediator to the tab layout and ViewPager2. This is when the mediator starts to sync the tabs with the pages or fragments in the ViewPager2. After calling attach method, you'll see tabs in the layout, in the tab layout, corresponding to the pages in the ViewPager2. Let's run our application, and congratulations, you can see fragment, and this is the position of the tab, fragment number 2, 3, and also you can swipe, and you can see the navigation of the tabs is working perfectly. This is how we implement the tab layout with ViewPager in Android.